late because we finally turned the heat on in the house, and then sorry guys, I don't have my tripod with me, but we're gonna try Don's way of recording. We're gonna face my camera the other way so that we won't look at ourselves. But your sister girl having a struggle right now. Okay, got it. So today, guys, we got no time to talk. Yes. We don't have class until like 33 minutes.
We got time.
Is it 33 minutes? Yeah, one of them times. Yeah. Anywho, we're gonna talk about pharmacology so far. So yesterday we got a 45-minute separate group session on how to do the formulas.
Yes.
I'm understanding the formulas. It's just about when it comes to the conversion part, it's kind of like a little of a struggle for me. Only because 1 minute they said, kilograms is lesser than grams when you weigh yourself. And then kilograms is bigger than grams when you are actually putting into the question. So that's where I'm getting confused at right now.
Yes. The part that I had understood was, it actually took me I went home because I can concentrate more, but I went home and I looked at the formula, the dosages, and I had to play with it a little bit to get the right answer. But I just want you all to know, in order to get the right formula, you have to move it over to the left. You got to take it back to grammar school, which is moving it over to the left to get less. And to get more, you move it to the right. So that, depending on what the answer is, could be the amount of tablets. And then just remember to divide the first number to the second number. And I wish we had some examples, but...
I have examples, but...
I actually got a 50 out of 100, which was good because I did it by myself.
I didn't do anything yesterday. The only way I'm going to try to remember conversions, like I told Don before I recorded, was I think of going 3 times to the left. I'm thinking about less stress. So that's how I think about less is going to the left.
Yes.
And I feel like moving on forward, and you might gain more by going forward. So I think going to the right 3 times.
That's good.
So you just got to remember is it micro or milligrams?
Micrograms is smaller than milligrams.
So micrograms, milligrams. Hold on, what is it? We got a little packet, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, micrograms, milligrams, grams, and kilograms. And whenever time you see mg, you're talking about a solid. Every time you see an ml, you're talking about liquids. So it's another thing that you have to remember as well in pharmacology.
Okay, I just grasped that. Okay.
And sometimes it'll be a tablet or a capsule. And then you got to think about IM and IVs when it comes to injections. That's also another one too, but that'll still be in the ml category. But sometimes you might have medicines where you have to take it out of a capsule to put into an IV to make it liquid form.
Yes, I forgot the name of it, but yes. Reconstruction or something like that.
I think I put it on the paper. Hold on, guys. We call that, reconstruct. Is it reconstitute?
Yes.
Reconstitute. That's what they call that.
Yeah.
This is the packet they gave us. Going back to high school.
Yeah.
And it's so many things in here. It's just like, God.
Our test is in, what's today?
Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
It's Monday. Today's Tuesday, so next week.
To me, it's either you got it or you don't, or you want it or you don't. If you want it, I believe that you can, go on YouTube. I'm sure they have thousands of, videos, and we have each other if you can, but if you don't want it, or if you just I don't want to understand it, but you need to understand it because we have 20 questions, and that's not a lot, but I think you got to get all of them right.
We have 25 questions, but they're pulling 5.
Pulling 5 from them. Yeah.
So you don't know which one they're pulling. That's why I'm trying to aim for 100 the first time, or at least a 96.
Oh, yes.
Because I ain't trying to fail. And because we have 4 chances to take it.
And we need a 90.
Yes. And they're not combining them.
No.
Each test is by itself. So I'm aiming for the 100, but I'm not trying to go lower than 90.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
So I do, so what did she say? She said, I just understood it was 3 that's going to be on this. We don't know which is the IV, what is it? The intravenous and the dosage. So that's 3 mixed up questions
Yeah.
and 20 that we're gonna have to, and we don't know. But you have to know, like she said, how to convert it.
You
How
have
to find
to,
the
yeah.
answer, because
if you don't know how to convert that, like, this is not something you can just, okay, I'm going to take a day off. You need to do it every day. Like, once you see it every day, you want to understand it more better. So, we also did drug labeling yesterday, like how to actually read the label of the medicine. A couple people got confused with that yesterday. And they went over it maybe twice for some of the ones that really wasn't grasping what she was trying to say. Even though everything is right here in the example.
Hello.
But, you know, everybody learn at their own speed.
Yeah.
No judgment.
Well, I did, what was good for me, she said that the generic name
It's always longer.
longer. It's like a name you can't pronounce.
Yeah, you can't really pronounce. That's how you know it's generic, when it's a longer name. A brand name is like something people will know, like Tylenol, Advil,
Aspirin.
morphine, stuff like that. So that's another good way to remember how you know a trade name versus generic. So yesterday they helped us with the metric system. Now that's going all the way back to high
I
school.
didn't understand this one. Was it milligrams?
That was milligrams.
Okay.
And that was scaring me a little bit. Like, who the freak? So how they did this was large to small, move 3 to the right, then small to large, move 3 to the left. And then I'm thinking like, okay, this is where my confusion at. I'm thinking like moving back was less,
Which is right.
but then they said
3
small
times
to
over.
large, move 3 to the left.
Yeah, large. Remember, we going right more.
Yeah, but they said large to small, move to the right, move 3 to the right.
Okay, yeah, that part. See, and I think that our teacher is good. We have 75 students. So I emailed her yesterday and I asked her, she did give us this packet right here, and she didn't give us the answer key. So I didn't even touch it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need it. Okay, let me tell you guys something. I need an answer key to make sure that I'm on the right path.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with an answer key, long as you're not so dependent on it.
Yes.
But at the same time, when you're done with everything, you want to make sure that you're retaining the information the correct way, and then you have the answer right there. Like, okay,
Yes.
I got my right answer. But when you sitting there and you don't have the answer key, you're struggling. Like, okay, do they got something online maybe I can go through?
Yep.
Because I used to use this thing called, oh my goodness, it's with an owl. And you can take a picture of the question, and then it will go directly to the question online.
What? No.
Yeah.
You need to find that answer.
Okay. I'm going.
We can do that to every page up in here. Okay.
I'm going to look for that app I had before. I used to use that to my advantage.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
For metric?
For it is.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I used to use that before I even found out what Quizlet was. So I can't remember what it was. I know it starts with an S, but I'll get back to you about that.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, we did all that.
The
and then-
dosage on the next page was pretty helpful because again, it showed us where, like it says, for an example, the order is for 50 milligrams. The pharmacy sends 25 milligrams.
Oh, you want to read the question?
No, it was right there. I was reading on the back.
Oh, okay.
The pharmacy sends 25 milligram tablets. How many tablets would the nurse give? So I know off the rip, 50 milligrams and 25 milligrams is the same. So you just divide that. That's easy. But when it gets to be one different than the other, that's when you have to convert. Obviously, you put 50 divided by 25 in the calculator, and you get the answer. But when it's different right here, that's when you have to convert.
Let's read one of the questions that they gave us, so you guys give you an example of what you're going to be heading for if you think about going to nursing school.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the nursing videos out here, they tell you the same thing that we're basically telling you. Maybe we might say something a little different that they didn't really announce.
Yeah.
So, for instance, where's one of the questions at? Here we go. So the drug order is for lactulose, I think it's called. Lactulose, 1000 mg PO, which is by mouth. BID, I think that's in bed. Or
every
before?
2 hours. Every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours, my bad. I don't keep thinking about the Q2. It used to be Q2, but I guess a lot of things are changing with the medical world when it comes to their lingo. For the patient, the pharmacy sends a container labeled lactose 1 gram / 10 mLs. How many mLs will the nurse administer per dose? So how you write this question will be 1000 mg over 1g times 10 ml.
Okay.
So this is where we're going to stop right here about this. So the only way you can move on.
This is.
Yep. So the only way you're going to be able to move on, if you guys can see my handwriting, is that you got to make sure that the which commas are the same first. You have to, that's how you do the conversion part. You have to find ways to get to the G. So you know how it says milligrams? So basically it means you're trying to get bigger of the number. I'm pretty sure you have to go to the right, if I'm not mistaken. To get a bigger number, you got to go over 3 times to get a bigger number.
It's a bigger number in milligrams. So yes. Okay, you write it differently. I write it like this, but that's...
Actually, no. This one going to the left because we had to get to the G to get up here.
Yeah, so the left. You want to go...
So to the left.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We still learning.
Yeah,
that's why we got each other.
Don't judge us. We're going to learn together.
Yes.
But you got to make sure that the units are the same before you can move on to the multiplication part.
And if we had the answer key,
yeah,
we would have been like, oh, yeah. No, we go back and say, okay, we're doing something wrong. We don't know.
Boom. So after you do all that, you're going to divide these two right here. So of course you're going to get 1 because it's definitely 1 over 1. You're going to get 1. And then you times it by the 10 ml and you'll get eventually 10 ml. Please do not forget your unit. If you forget that unit, you will not get a good grade. Yeah. Trust me, because they grade you on just missing the units. It can be an M and you don't see no L, you're still getting that point taken off. You're not getting a whole point. You're not getting half. You just got it wrong. Because this is important when it comes to doses, especially when you're giving meds to a patient. It's very important that you know how to give meds at a certain unit.
And I asked Ms. Calloway for, like, right here, can you just kind of skip everything? Because obviously if you did 10 times 1, you would get that, but you have to go through the whole thing. Obviously you got 10, but I'm like, well, that's 10. 1 gram times 10 mLs, but don't do that.
Don't do that because
I'm like, well, that's 10.
It's gonna throw you off. Trust me, it's gonna get you in somewhere you ain't supposed to be.
Right.
So another example we did was the doctor orders Salu Madro. We also trying to learn these words.
Lord.
125 mg IV Q 12 hours, which every 12 hours for the patient. The pharmacy sends Salu Medrol 0.25 grams / ml. How many ml will the nurse administer per dose? So, another example.
I know she said don't worry about the every 2 hours. That throws people off. Yeah.
So this was another one that a couple of us got confused in class. Not even gonna lie. So we did 0.125. No.
How did you get to 1.25?
We had to, we set this up, and the decimal was behind the 5. So it was 125 mg at first, but then we had to go over to the left to be able to get a gram to be able to add mass unit for the 0.25 grams at the bottom. Then we times it by ml. Ml basically is 1 ml, and you got 0.5 mLs, and that was the answer. Hopefully we kind of explaining things to you kind of correctly because we're still in the process of learning how to do it ourselves.
Yes.
We're getting that lesson today all together as a class so that we can get this going because they want us to keep these ratings going for the school.
Yes. Yeah. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Oh, my God.
Now, you funny as heck.
Listen, and we need a 90, so we have 4 tries.
We're trying to aim for that one. So that I don't have to come to school for the rest of the other days. I'm pretty sure I come to school though.
Yeah, they're gonna make us.
Man, put that 1,200 hours we gotta give at the end of the school year.
I need a copy of this.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys. So I told Don already. So at the pinning ceremony, I told her like that motivated me even more to get on my P's and Q's. it's to the point where they're watching more and more every day. Like, even when they come to you and they give you a compliment, eventually that's going to lead to bigger things for you or for us, coming down in the future for us before we graduate. And when I told Don about it, I told her, like, yo, it's an eye-opener. They're giving out awards for just looking at things that you're doing. They see if you're really improving.
Yes.
The only thing I hate is that some of the teachers not coming with us next semester. We'll still see them because some of them are our advisors.
Yeah.
But it's just sad that they won't be able to continue the journey with us in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
they can still put our name, they can still recommend us or obviously want to get evaluations on us. But yeah, I'm all for it, and it speaks for itself.
Yeah,
I don't have to say much. It just speaks for itself. You got to, watch, make your name known, but also watch who you're with. Make sure your name is not in anything. Like, I don't know. That's just my logo I go by. So.
Handle your business, Don. I mean, like I said, you gotta find your way around, and you have to make sure that your name is not tarnished. You have to make sure that you are a setting example of a lot of things. Like, even though you may not be the class president or you feel like you're not part of nobody's clique, always remember that they're watching you.
Yeah,
it's not about who you chilling with. It's about you as an individual. So
there is whistleblowers. Okay, so people that don't say much to you, you may not know, but they're whistleblowers. They go to the higher ups. They know a lot that goes on in that classroom. So there's people that run and tell. You would never know who.
Oh, they do.
Go to teachers. I mean, I'm surmising that there's some whistleblowers that people are in the class that run and go and tell maybe Miss Robinson or. Excuse her name, but yeah, the higher ups,
Listen,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure too, but
they know
that is open me up.
I'm surmising that there's people that go to, you know what I'm saying? The teachers know everything.
Yeah, after what happened last week. After what happened last week, that's when I got a wake up call because one of the girls announced that someone tried to get her in trouble after that situation. And that's when I'm like, yeah, it's about time that I limit my combos.
And you don't know who's doing what. They be smiling in your face and all the time. What is that song? Yeah, my mom showed me the other day. We was talking about people talking about how your back. She pulled the video up.
Backstab.
Yes. I was sitting on the couch like, you can turn it off now. Yay.
All the time. Want to take your
I was like, okay, Mom, stop. That's why I already don't have friends who keep playing that video.
I think it's the Isley Brothers.
Yes.
It was called Backstabbers.
It was 3 or 4 men on
back in the 70s.
Yes, we in 2020 is still, it's still prevalent. So.
Or if you're not into that old school stuff, look at TLC. What about your friends? What about your friends? Hey, they stand there.
Girl, it's the truth. So,
but it's a wake up call when I went to the penny. Like I said. All I had to do was see that one time thing, and it opened me up even more.
Yeah.
And I kind of seen what the previous class president was talking about don't be so quick to be in circles because they're watching you. And I wasn't like really understanding what he's talking about.
Yes.
Like, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
We just started school, so he was trying to give us the highs and lows of school before they graduate, which is tomorrow.
And actually, ever since I've seen the class president, he's never been in circles. He's always been he helped us out a couple things in the beginning. I asked him, and then he helped a couple people out. But I've always seen him by himself, so.
But he has good vibes, though.
Yeah, good vibes. Great.
But he said he's happy that it's over. But I have to say that he really did help us out in a lot of ways. He was never sugarcoating anything. He was just straight to the point. And I want to thank you, Richard, for giving us great advice while you were here.
Yes.
I'm proud of the whole January class, even though I didn't know a lot of you guys, but the ones that I did have encounters with.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the advice.
Yes.
That you guys gave us. And I'm going to use it to my advantage.
Absolutely.
But you just have to know when to draw the line and cut off certain people.
Yeah.
And it's not even about cutting people off, because you know you're gonna need help from all types of people, but at the same time, don't be so comfortable with getting help and the people think like, oh, that's a friendship. I just need to know how to understand that stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
Because we're only here for one goal.
Yeah, you gotta separate it.
And I was shocked when I made my pharmacology notes and I passed around to the class. One of the smartest guys took my papers. I felt like, oh my gosh, John took one of my papers.
What?
So guys, I had made my own pharmacology notes because we have a pharmacology fundamental type test coming up after the dose one. I think after Thanksgiving break.
Yes. Okay.
So while you eating, you better be studying.
Yep.
But I had made this, right? I'm passing them around. I said, John, I know you want one of these. I know you got it. He was like, no, I want one. I was like, Jesus is the King.
Girl.
And I just looked into the heavenly skies. I said, this hell must have freezed over.
Because he's a loner.
Because he's a loner, and he be aiming for those high grades. He got good grades.
Yeah.
But we never know on the low.
Yeah, we don't.
People can lie about their grades too, but
yes, they can.
That's on some other tea sipping convo. I think we should talk about that next week with Chitchat with Don.
What's that?
About how people you can always tell when someone ain't doing good in class. I'm going to give you guys the sugar code life. And it's not even about trying to compete with people, but people will lie so much to the point where you want to get up and just haul up and backsmack them.
Yeah.
Come looking like, why you gotta
really
do that?
don't know no one's grades because people are going to say what they want to make themselves, you know. But I always tell the truth.
Yeah, I always tell my friends, like, yo, I got a 60 on this test. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
moving right along.
Hey.
Because in our class, like I said, you have twice in each semester to take a test.
Yeah.
Only twice, not like every test. But when you real with yourself and you real with other people, people will help you out more. Yeah. Where they say, okay, I see you struggling. Okay, you got that grade. Let me see there's ways I can help you try to improve that grade. If you're not trying to seek out tutoring services or nothing, ask people. Be honest with people. But if you're going to sit there and be like, oh, I got me a 90, but the next semester you're not there, okay, I thought you said you was getting 90s. That's all I'm saying.
That is true.
So just be honest with yourself first, because that's how you're going to be honest with people, is if you're honest with yourself.
Sometimes you got to lie, though.
At least give your grade. Yeah, at least give your grade at least 5 points over the failing grade.
Not on the grade, but assignments. You know, because certain people want that handout. Like, they want you to just keep giving them
answers.
So I would lie and say, I didn't do the assignment yet, when I really did.
Like with this pharmacology, some people are embarrassed because they don't know math. Okay, a lot of us haven't been in school for such a long time. It's like a refresher course back for you. So stop sitting there being embarrassed by, like, listen, I may know some things, but I don't know everything. Right. So you may know your money, but when it comes to seeing on paper, you don't know your money like that. So stop fronting. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm trying to say, is that if you're not strong in certain areas, don't be so ashamed to seek out help. Because we got tutoring here, and I'm taking that to my advantage. She's going to be here actually Thursday.
No, that's not.
So I'm going to remind you to come with me.
At 7 o'clock.
She comes at 7 to 8. She was here for the last 2 weeks so far. Yeah. And this girl, she was a previous student here.
Is it for the dosage?
Yeah, she wants to know how we're doing our formula first before she give us the easier way.
Oh, okay.
So ain't that something?
So we here now. Show us.
So that's why I tell people, if I know that I love math, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know I have my weakness in math too. Yeah. So don't be ashamed to reach out for services if you need it, because that's the only way you're gonna get by, is by being real with yourself if you need help. Yeah. I'm getting tired of people sitting there just quiet. Like, how you can't be quiet and expect someone to know that you need help.
Yeah, you gotta speak up.
I'm like, yo, Don, honey, I don't know what's going on. You don't know how to do this?
What? No, but it did come to me last night.
But we look at each other.
That went off, so, yeah.
When Don do that big eye thing like this and move her head to the side like this.
Facial expressions. That's my saving grace.
She give me facial expressions. I give her like, child, you better go and find somebody that know this thing.
She the voice.
I'm the voice.
Yep.
I just let you know, listen, I'm struggling. It is what it is. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yep.
Because people be sitting there all day looking all lost and salty, and they gonna come to you like, listen, wasn't we just in the same class?
Yeah, why you ain't raise your hand?
Because I'm going to end up giving you the wrong information. That's another thing too, y'all. But that's going to be another conversation probably next time.
Yeah.
But don't be so quick to help too, because sometimes you might give people information and then they go take the test and then they fail it. Guess what? You're going to go back and blame.
Yeah. You.
So that's going to be another conversation we're going to have.
But that's how they take it. Like,
yeah. So thank you guys for another time with my girl Dawn, a chit chat. I was gonna have Shar come on the video today, but she handling her business.
Yeah, she focused right now.
Cause we gonna walk in when she was at, but I was like, nah, not right now. Cause by the time I go in there
and explain,
and next thing you know, I'm in there for another 2 hours cause she wanna go handle other stuff. So I will get her next Tuesday, God willing, or I can do Thursday.
Yes, after the review.
So
yeah.
I'm going to flip my camera around, y'all. So you're going to see the other side of the room.
Yes. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day.
I wish I had my tripod, but I don't have my tripod with me, guys. So next time I have my tripod.
Put it in the trunk.
So we love you guys.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. And if you want to see more of Dawn, you know what to do.
Yes.
And
I'm getting my channel together now. I have videos I will upload and stuff like that. So I got to edit.
I'm going to do Dawn face. Ciao.
Girl. Yes, I will. Next time we do the video, I will give you my name and you guys can go on there.
Yeah. And this is all my pharmacology stuff. Now, if I would have did single pages, this would be more thicker, but this is the whole pharmacology unit by
it's
itself.
serious, yes.
That's what I was trying to tell you guys. Like, this is a unit by itself. Even though it's pharmacology, pharmacology, Jesus. Even those with fundamentals, pharmacology is all by itself.
Oh, it's a fundamentals by itself.
And the blessing behind it is that this is all we have to worry about is pharmacology now because A&P is done. And we took our last fundamental test yesterday. I felt confident about that test.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that test?
I felt good. And my only thing with ATI dosages, I couldn't find it on the ATI website. So I have to, because they do have the modules. I have to find the right module to practice on.
You gotta show me those.
Yeah, it says dosages, but I don't know which one to click on for the lesson.
I think we're gonna end up going to next semester with that with message. I think we're doing more.
Okay. Yeah. So.
But yeah, guys.
If you guys like this video,
thumbs
haven't
up.
subscribed to her channel, subscribe.
Actually, guys, I'm at 77 now, guys. When I get to 100, I can't wait.
Yes.
I don't give a care. That's like 10,000 in my mind.
Yeah. You got to start from somewhere.
Surely do. So I appreciate you guys, and like I said, I will bring more content.
All right.
See you guys later. Peace.